A man anonymously donates a kidney to a complete stranger. In return for his kindness, the recipient's niece donates one of her own to another stranger. The chain continues for 60 individuals. Seems like a dream, right? A remarkable 30 people received a life-saving kidney transplant last year over a 4-month period. According to Peltier, Alessandro, Dahl, and Feely, there are 111,000 Americans awaiting an organ transplant in the U.S. Nearly 20 of these individuals die each day while they wait. Organ donation and transplantation have made a difference in many lives throughout the years. Live donation, deceased donation, and organ donation registration are all valuable components in the advancements in organ donation and have led to many successful transplants. When we think of organ donation, we initially think of harvesting organs after someone passes away. This is a very important process, yet very time-sensitive for those awaiting. Howard, Cornell, and Cochrane describe deceased donation is required for heart transplants, lung transplants, liver, and pancreatic transplants. In addition, eyes and tissue are on this list. Health of the donor and the organs is also taken into account when transplant occurs. According to Dury, a thorough physical exam is often performed on the deceased by a transplant coordinator. Controversies over true death have led to policies that are in place today. Articles written by Howard, Cornell, and Cochrane in Progress in Transplantation Journal describe the guidelines for determination of death that was written in 1981. It defines death as irreversible cessation of circulatory and respiratory functions, or cessation of all functions of the entire brain, including brainstem. On the contrary, organ recipients do not always have to wait for their organ donors to pass. This makes a difference in not only the recipient, but the donor's life. Progress in Transplantation, written by Howard, Cornell, and Cochrane, define the difference between living and deceased donors is that living donors are alive at the beginning of the donation and are expected to be alive at the end of donation. You may find that the list of live donor organs is similar to the deceased donor organs. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services webpage explains that kidneys, lobes of a liver, part of a pancreas, lobes of a lung, and sections of intestines and tissue are all things that can be donated by live donors. Recently, I had a family member who participated in a live donor. She was actually put on the kidney list and she found a match and she had the donation. This is a very minor procedure, and according to Juliera, a laparoscopic nephrectomy, which is removal of a kidney through a small incision about this size, is associated with a smaller scar, less postoperative pain, and a quicker recovery. Most donors are able to get back to work within 2 weeks. The surgery is also associated with less pain, and it's more appealing to the lay public. For her, it worked out great because in that 2 weeks, she was able to head out for the Caribbean and go on a cruise with her family. Now that you are aware what types of donation are available, it is important to know how to register for organ donation. It is a simple process and it makes a world of difference. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services webpage provides a link to each state's registration page. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services suggests putting not only on your license your wishes of donation, but also to tell your friends and family, tell your doctor, and put it on a living will. The Wisconsin Department of Health Services website provides the option to register right on their website, providing your driver's license number and your last name. They also ask for some of contact info for just to make sure that it's part of you. It is also required that you're at least 15 and a half years old. For those that aren't quite ready to donate an organ, there's also the option of blood donation or bone marrow donation. The American Red Cross has a great website. It's a great tool for those that are interested in learning how to help out without donating an organ. They can simply donate blood. And the National Marrow Donation Program is also available, and they will help you, guide you through if you want to register to be a bone marrow donor. The process of transplanting and donating organs has improved significantly throughout the years. Imagine if a chain reaction like the one I mentioned earlier could be started and repeated. This same charity could be achieved potentially not only through live donation, but also by registering to be a deceased donor as well. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services estimates that one deceased donation can help up to 8 individuals. In addition, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services shows that as a result of many gracious donations, 28,000 transplants took place last year and 1 million eye and tissue donors gave up organs. Registration to be a donor, live donations, and deceased donation options have expanded our society's knowledge on transplantation and organ donation. Therefore, it has made these wonderful statistics today a reality. Organ donation is a small step to making a huge difference in the lives of a stranger or someone that you love.